Hi! This time I would love to talk about a significant life and how I think it is completely related to our dreams at whatever we want to achieve and we have been dreaming to achieve in our lives. Martin Seligman, in a TED Talk about positive psychology, explains three types of life. The pleasant life, based on in pleasures and sensations that usually lead us to a satisfaction states that are not very long and that they are variable. And the second one, it would be like the good life, that it is based in developing whatever we're doing in our lives, parenting, having the job, but doing it in a ethical way, like honoring our integrity. And the significant life would be the last one, in the one that I want to focus, because it is the one in which if we act from our strengths, that are our signature strengths, then we transcend ourselves to something bigger, and that state of fulfillment, it's total, and we really achieve these satisfaction states for longer periods. And usually, or at least I believe, they are completely related to our dreams, because usually we don't dream something that it's not in our hands to develop, even though it's little by little. And in that way I want to read to you a quote from a book of Marianne Williamson, that is a woman that I really admire a lot, that she says, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness that most frighten us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so the other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine, as children do. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconditionally give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others." So in that way, I think our significant life, it is that light that we have and that it is unique for each of us, that will manifest that significant life, and that it is our dream and that we can get there. But I think because of the type of life that we live now and all the technology and all the stress, there are sometimes that we don't even know which is our dream and which is our purpose in this life. And in that way, I think there are two tools that can help us to know which is our dream and which is that moves us from inside. One, I think, is curiosity. If we put attention to whatever we are curious of, will lead, take us to that place little by little. And if we are jealous from others, because I think if sometimes, using it in a positive way, if we see something that we are jealous that someone had achieved, then it is because we have that power inside of us, but we haven't had the guts to put it like in practice and do it. We haven't had the responsibility to do it. I don't know, as an example for me, it would be that in this process of life coaching, a friend of mine called Caitlin, that she's from here, from Scotland, she's doing coaching, and I admire her in a lot of ways. And the first day, like a month ago, she told me that I saw that she uploaded a video. I felt jealous. And I said, why am I feeling jealous? And it was because I had already this project that I wanted to do, but I didn't I didn't do it, and I didn't set the actions and take the responsibility, and also like the frightening part to be responsible for. So in that way, if we focus on the jealousy in a good way, it could help us a lot to understand our purpose. And I think to start acting, for me it was a very powerful tool. When I saw a video from Brendon Burchard, that it is a guy, I don't know, he is amazing, and I really recommend that if anytime you have a time, see a video of him. But in one that I was seeing from him called Why We Don't Act and Why We Don't Do Things, he said, I'm gonna say it, but you're not gonna like it, and it is because you're selfish and you're just in your own things, in your own negative thinking of your fears, of your insecurities, of your limiting beliefs, and you're giving much more importance to that than to your proper dream. So you have to move and transcend that. So in that way, it was totally, like, I felt completely identified with that and helped me a lot to move. And then I think there are at least three actions that I think they are very useful to start if you want and you know your dream and you want to achieve it. Probably you already have your own responsibilities, but to start little by little, I think one, it is to like picture it. Even though it is like closing your eyes and imagine it, yourself there, yourself with your book, or yourself with that job that you have dreamed of, or whatever it is. Or draw, like for me it's very useful to draw. And once you have like picture yourself there, I think it's good to get an agenda, a schedule. Otherwise, like life, it's driving you instead of you driving life and your projects. So like selling times, specific times, and following that times. And if you have already some other responsibilities, then like to take your free time to start little by little doing that dream and that significant life that we can all achieve. And for the third one, it would be like to do an action every day. We can find, all of us, at least 5 minutes in the day to do one action. That call, or I don't know, anything. That email that we can write to begin this, or I don't know, practice in the mirror to give a discourse or whatever. But little by little, do an action one action at least a day will drive us there. And I really believe we all can achieve that significant life and be completely fulfilled in this life and live joyfully. So I hope you enjoyed this video, or at least you like it, and better if it's useful. And with that, I conclude this video. So thank you very much for listening to me, and goodbye, see you soon.